Start in the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, good morning. My name is Aisha Mustafa. I am the student of 6th semester. Today I am here to present technical advocacy of quantitative instrument. First of all, we see the introduction. Quantitative instruments are research tools designed to collect numerical objective data in a structured manner. They are used to measure variables like academic performance, attitudes, behavior, or opinions. For example, standardized tests, in which we include tests such as achievement tests, aptitude tests, structured questionnaires and surveys, behavioral rating scales, and observational checklists. These tools are essential in social sciences research where precision, consistency, and replicability are required. What is technical advocacy? Technical technical advocacy refers to the scientific rigor and psychometric quality of an instrument. It determines whether the tool can be trusted to deliver meaningful, consistent, and accurate results. If we talk about the key indicators, we can say that reliability. Reliability refers to consistent result across time, raters, and items. And second is validity. Validity refers to accuracy in measuring the intended construct. Technical advocacy instruments minimize errors, biases, and misinterpretation, ensuring ethical and effective research practices. Next, we see what is the importance of technical advocacy. Technical advocacy is the foundation of quality research and fair assessment. For example, ensure decisions based on data are sound and defendable, improves the credibility and utility of findings, enhance generalizability to other contexts and population, minimize risk of invalid conclusions or educational injustice. High stakes assessment, for example, university entrance test, must meet high standard of technical advocacy. First of all, we discuss about reliability. Reliability refers to the consistency or repeatability of measurement. An instrument is reliable if it produces the same result under consistent conditions. High reliability builds confidence in test results, reduce influence of random errors, enhance ensures stability across in administration. However, reliability alone is insufficient. An instrument must able to valid to be truly effective. Then we discuss the types of reliability. The first type is test related reliability. Test related reliability measure consistency over time used when the construct being measured is stable, for example IQ. Second type is inter-rate reliability, measures agreement between two or more raters or observers, essential for subjective assessment, for example essays or interviews. Third type is internal consistency. Internal consistency measures how well items in a scale correlate with each other. Reliable tests yield reproducible and coherent data is repeated application. Validity. Validity is the degree to which Evidence and theory support the interpretation of test scores for their intended use. It answers whether the test measures what it is intended to measure. Validity is context dependent and must be interpreted in light of text, test content, test taker population, and purpose of testing. A valid instrument produces data that supports accurate decisions and conclusions. Types of validity. First type is content validity. Content validity involves expert judgment to ensure full coverage of the topic. For example, a science test should include all relevant topics taught. Second type is construct validity. Assesses whether the test measures a theoretical construct verified through factor analysis and theoretical correlation. For example, a motivation scale should not be dominated by unrelated emotional questions. Third type is criterion related validity. Evaluates the correlation between the test and external outcomes. For example, admission test should predict student success and predictive validity. Then we discuss how can we ensure reliability and validity in research instrument. For example, pilot testing, identifying confusing, ambiguous, or culturally biased items allows to revision before large scale use. Second, item analysis. Evaluate each item's difficulty and discrimination power. Clear wording. Use precise, unambiguous, and culturally sensitive language. Fourth is standardization. Ensure consistent instruction, timing, environment, and administration. And fifth is statistical validation. Calculate reliability coefficient and validate using empirical data. That's all about my topic. If you have any question, you may ask please. Thank you so much for your attention.